Hello, class. It's Evil Professor here with Evil Wife. Wave. Say hi to people.
Hello.
There we go. So she's here. We are in the south building of the lovely Metro Toronto Convention Center, standing in line for the women's show. Why are we standing in line for the women's show?
Because it's awesome.
Apparently it is awesome. For those of us without ovaries, we don't really care that much. But as you can see, we're standing in line. Evil Wife here is going to go in. I'm not going to go in though.
Pussy.
No, those are the people going in. That's a requirement of entry, I think. At any rate, I'm going to abandon her and I'm going to show you the non-estrogen side of the world. Specifically, I'm going to show you some of the geek shops I like to hit in the downtown core. So, stay tuned, we'll be back. Maybe we'll bounce back and forth a little bit. Evil Wife here. See, make sure they know you're here.
Hi!
Yep, she's still here. She's going to show you the inside, which is somewhere over there. It's a huge lineup already. I'm going to show you cool stuff. Uh-oh. Back in a second.
So here's the first stop when we get here. There's the area where you line up in order to get your tickets in order to first get in the show. Fortunately, it's empty now, so otherwise I'd be here for at least 45 minutes.
Okay, class. So yeah, I'm standing in line, waiting for the Evil Wife to get her ticket. Because I was supposed to stand in line while she got her ticket. See, look at the line. Now, I have to admit, this is just making me feel just a little bit empowered right now. And I am kind of wondering if they're going to have a manicure place. Because that'd be awesome, right? Okay, check in later.
And here's the queue in order to actually get into the women's show. You can see there's hundreds of women waiting just to go in and get lots and lots of free stuff. I've set the professor ahead of me, so he's going to be waiting in line for me like a good little boy, isn't he?
Okay, so we're still waiting to get in, right? Evil Wife is over there somewhere. I'm just kind of taking a tour of the line because it's gotten ridiculously large. There's a pillar. There's some poor dude with balloons. Anyways, so you can see it's getting to be very, very long. What you can't see from here is that this is staggered like 2 or 3 waves of lines of people waiting to get in. Oh, there was a dude. Poor bastard, just like me. Today, all the dudes standing in line, all I can say is, we're brothers, we're united. We're all subjugated bastards, so what can I say? Except I'm gonna ditch. So there you go, see, look at this line. I've been walking for, what, 40 seconds almost now? We haven't seen the end of it. Another pillar. I think this is the end of the line to get in. And as you can see, there's still lots of people coming in. On a very rare occasion, as I said, we see a dude. Probably here because the wife said so. I'm probably gonna get beat up. As much as I like to think I'm not a wuss, there's a lot of people here who are probably gonna want to kick my ass if they hear what I'm saying. At any rate, we'll check in again in a little bit. Are we there yet?
Stop it.
Are we there yet?
Stop it.
Are we there yet?
Stop it.
Are we there yet? Ugh! Oh.
Stop it.
Okay, class, so we're about to go to the entrance. Still got the Evil Wife here. See,
Hi.
there's still more people coming in. There's just tons of them. So at this point, all I can say is, I'm leaving. See the escalator over there? I'm going. The Evil Wife is going in. So, may the force be with you and may you smite your enemies. Have fun.
Bye.
Okay, class. I'm on Yonge Street right now in downtown Toronto, around the Yonge and College-ish area. I'd like to point out this shop here, Central Surplus. I've only been in here once, and the guy who runs it scares me a little bit, which is why we're not going to go in. This is not one of my usual geek stops. Maybe it should be, store closing still. But I want to point out one thing. Look at that. You see that? Russian gas masks for kids on special, $29.95. There we go. Doesn't get much better than that. I mean, I'm gonna have to come back here sometime, but probably shouldn't wait too long. Anyways, off to the geek shops.
Now we're inside at the women's show. This is one of the workshop stages. I was actually going to stand up there, but there's someone doing something, so I can't at the moment. Over here is people waiting for Tassimo coffee. Wow, like that lineup goes all the way back there for a freaking cup of coffee. There's some hot guys on a motorcycle. That's cool. Here's some stuff on massages. We go over this way and we've got hair products. Down there there's Costco. You can probably see it vaguely. Everything in here from food demos to clothing to Weight Watchers. So eat the food first and then we'll have to take it off. I'm gonna go and look around in some of the other areas and let's see what else I can find.
Okay, class. We're at our first stop. As you can see there, it's 1 million comics with an X. That's important. We're around the Yonge and Wesley area of downtown Toronto. It's a very colorful area. You're gonna find lots of fashion boutiques, big trucks that we just saw there. Lots of payday loan centers, which I find perplexing, sorry. And a lot of shops that sell a lot of other toys that I can't really show on YouTube. It would not be good to try to review those, if you follow my meanings. Anyways, I'm gonna get across the street. We're gonna have a look inside 1 Million Comics. Back in a second. Okay, so here we are inside. So again, geek shop, not women's show kind of thing. This is where I like to come to look at shirts. I got tons of geek shirts in this place. And lots of naughty costumes that I'll never get the evil wife in, but that's okay. Still fun to look. We've got assorted plushies, some kind of zombie thing, Marvel plushies. We've got hats over here. And again, lots more shirts. It's an excellent, excellent place if you're looking for geek-related shirts. Now, this section we're in, a lot of the action figures here. They got a lot of those magazines that come with little figurines over on this side. Over here we've got large displays full of other figurines and maquettes and statuettes and things like that. Oh, look at that. Wonder Woman bracers and tiara. Haven't seen that before. And then over on this side over here, got more of the DCUC stuff. DC stuff. Blackest Day, Brightest Day, whatever it's called. And we're going to keep going through here and try to not knock anything down. We're going to work our way through to the back, trying to not get arrested. And here we've got their actual comic section. We've got all their back issues back here. I like this place. Very large area. A lot of comic shops, feel a little bit claustrophobic, I would say, dungeon-ish. This place, not so much. It's very good. As you can see, we've got tons of comics on the wall. I guess hence the title 1M, 1 Million Comics. One thing I gotta point out though, when you're looking at comics, and let's say you want to get an issue of Huntress, if you're gonna flip through it, always grab one that's a few in. Wanna know why? One thing I've noticed when you go through these places is that someone will cough into their hand and then pick up the first issue they see and then start flipping through it. Always, always, always take the next one back. At any rate, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna get out of here because I'm starting to get funny looks, and then we're gonna hit another shop. So, back in a little bit.
Now we've reached the food zone. Over here we got groceries, tea, we got jams. Everybody's getting samples. Lots of stuff on breads, everywhere spreads. And then over here, we have Mr. Peanut. Oh my God. Say hi to the internet, Mr. Peanut.
Okay, class. We're at our next stop. This is 401 Games, Toys, and Sports Cards. Mostly for card games and things of that nature. You can see Magic the Bothering over there in the window. See? Magic. But they do have some figures, and the reason I like coming in here, besides when I want to get the newest edition of Flux, is they have figures, but they tend to sell them cheaper than anywhere else, which is very odd. Cheaper than the place we were just at, 1M Comics, and then it's going to be cheaper than the last place we hit, which is going to be Silver Snail. So, let's go in and have a quick look. Okay, class. So here, we're looking at the action figures. On this side, you can see a whole bunch of stuff. South Park. There's the Thanos. I thought about buying that. We can see it goes way down. There's a whole bunch of stuff over there. On the other side over here is where the cards are. And, ooh, that. Walking Dead Zombie Roamer. I'm going to hold on to that one. Okay. So, again, more figures along here. As you can see. If I turn around, more gaming stuff over this side. Lots and lots of gamers here all the time. And if we go along the back, we've got some D&D stuff. And then we got some tabletop stuff over here too. And I think that's where they do their tournaments and stuff. That looks a little dungeony, even though it's going up instead of down. But I've never even been up there. I don't really play games anymore, but still, it's very cool. Check out. I'm gonna pay for this thing. I'm gonna get out of here. So, see you at the next stop.
And since we saw the lineup in order to get your tickets and the lineup to get into the building, here is the lineup in order to get some free samples of various products. You basically spend your entire show walking from lineup to lineup, shuffling along with absolutely everybody else. I mean, if you want free stuff, it's the best way to do it, but, you know, it's really hard on the feet.
Okay, class, this is going to be our last stop over there. See? Silver Snail. You can see all the comic stuff up there. It's been around for a long time in downtown Toronto. It is a pretty cool store, so we're gonna have a look at it. You can see how old it is in the building up top, or the part on top of the building there. We're on Queen Street, which is excellent. It's a good part of town. Some really awesome restaurants along here. So we're gonna head over there and head in. If you haven't been here, you should come check it out. There's rumors that are gonna move somewhere else, and that's actually a crying shame because this location's awesome. And there's a TTC streetcar. At any rate, we'll be in there in a second. Okay, here we are inside. We've got some of the newer figures along the entrance here. You can look around. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head a little bit further in. It's got their Transformer section, which is excellent. I'll come back here when they have some TFA stuff, or sorry, TF Prime, screw animated. I'm gonna keep going through some other stuff. We kind of hit a junction up here. We're gonna stop. Along this side, we've got a whole bunch of DC figures. And we got statues along the top. Along this other side, take a quick look. It's all Marvel stuff. I don't spend a lot of time in the Marvel section. Let's stick in the DC. You can see.
Okay, do you want to just get
you can see the DC figures here. This little brat beside me. And you can see all the figures over here. And on this side, all along the middle here, we got tons of comics. See Avengers Forever. And we can see all the back issues they've got. Just excellent.
We're okay. I think you're fine.
So, I'm just going to step around here a little bit. Again, now we're into more of the newer comics. You can stand and peruse if you want. Some other figures up there. The place has just got tons and tons of stuff. Up here we've got some of the replica weapons. And right now they're playing Metric Dead Disco, just in case you're wondering. And look at that. Cute little thing for my bag. Because you gotta check your bags at the front, because I might steal something otherwise. Anyways. I think what we'll do... Ooh, Raider. Linus. Just had a guy try to duck the camera. It's awesome. Anyways, some DC figures over here, or statues. And some Marvel ones over here. What I'll do is I'm gonna take a break and we'll try again upstairs. Okay. We're gonna head upstairs next. Lots of stairs. So it's a double-decker kind of store. It's cool. Before we go too much further, we've got some other figures on this side, and on the other side we've got gaming. Not gonna get into the gaming side too much, just because there's not a whole lot there that is of too much interest to me. Hero clicks and dice and stuff. But let's see. On this side, it's a little more interesting. They've got their discount bins, which appears to be the crap they just can't get rid of. Like that. Okay. Got some sports figures here. On the other end, we've got some horror figures. Pretty cool. So I think what we'll do is we're gonna wrap it up here, because the people in the store are starting to look at me funny. But we'll call it that. Check in one more time. Then I think I better go pick up the wife. Oh my goodness.
Alright, yes, I know you're all boys. I plan on making it as uncomfortable as possible. These are stay free. These are thousands and hundreds and tons of women who all are learning about using pads for their periods, and I bet at least half of them are probably on them. So I bet you're probably terrified, because if you were here, every single one of you would be cowering in a corner, like little sissies. Ha! Even the professor can't do this. That, I think, makes him a pussy.
Okay, class, I'm just checking in one more time. I'm heading back towards the Metro Toronto Convention Center to pick up the evil wife and see what kind of crap she's grabbed from the women's show. Ooh, that's weird. And so, having left Silver Snail, I'm sorry we couldn't spend more time in there. But, you know, you do walk around filming stuff, and then the people who own the place start to look at you a little funny. So, but you know, you got to see a glimpse of the places I like to hit to find all the merch and all the swag. Ooh, there's something in here, but I'm not telling you what. And so, I think we'll have one more check-in with the evil wife. But thank you very much. Talk to you later.
One final look. Here's a bunch of the sponsors. And the result is we even have to line up to leave. I don't know why we seem to get in so many lines, and we're willing to do it at all times. Maybe it's a Canadian thing. That's what I think. I think there's actually stuff here that we're gonna get before we leave. Let's see. Yep, there's people giving stuff away. Okay, well, good a reason as any to get into a line. But that's the end of me at the women's show. We'll see what happens when I get home. Alright, 4 hours in the women's show. My estimate is I got about 10 pounds of stuff an hour, because there's got to be about 4 pounds here.
40.
40, sorry. My math is off because my brain isn't working anymore.
I carried most of it.
I carried it through the show, so don't bitch about helping me carry it home.
Oh.
Now, it looks like a lot. It's even more than what you can see because the pile at the bottom here is 2 inches deep. It's not just the surface stuff. There's like all sorts of brochures and coupons and stuff like that all over the place. And then along the back, these are all new fabric grocery bags. There's 6 of them. See? There's one for the Recycle Your Electronics. Women's Show, Allstate, Get on the Path, and then there's a little dinky one that's Rogers. What kind of stuff we have here? Well, these I bought. They're peanuts and things for the professor, so...
Yay, something for me!
Yeah, I bought a few things for you. Let's see. There's razors. There's like, cooking stuff and organic chocolate milk. Fake chocolate milk. Here's toothpaste. This is like knockoff Nutella.
There's on the chips.
Yeah, they kind of suck anyway. There's iced tea.
Okay, you can have them.
Freaking, I got 2 boxes of Triscuits. Real Triscuits. I know you like those. I've got Jelly Bellies. I've got naan bread. I've got... Look at all those. Those are vitamins. And those are samples. And there was like 4 of them. They're all chewables, which means I can actually get the professor to take them because, you know, being like a 5-year-old, he won't take pills properly. I mean, I've literally got just about everything. I won't tell you boys what's in there because I already embarrassed you once. This is my swag. Oh, by the way, that's a real flower. It's actually in one of those little water things. And then over here, that is a wooden rose. Seriously, all of this from a women's show. And all I paid was 14 bucks to get in the door. And this is stuff that will last us for ages. So,
Oh, hey.
What?
Okay. See? There. That's what the evil professor got. So tell me, men, which would you choose? Ha!
Autograph picture from some football player I've never heard of. Brian Holloway, New England Patriots.
Yeah. Zombies and DCU stuff.
Alright, since we're home, the field trip is over. Class dismissed.